So we reported last year that Facebook is in talks with HTC, the mobile phone maker, about building an operating system, which would probably be some kind of version of the Android operating system that would be customized to Facebook. So essentially, you buy a phone from HTC, you log in with your Facebook credentials, and you see kind of a user-customized version of a smartphone. So instead of seeing all your apps, maybe you see all your friends or kind of the apps your friends are using, that sort of thing.
And one of the things we were talking about on the earlier edition of Bloomberg West today was how Amazon uses the Android operating system to create its own look for the Kindle device. But I guess that gets to the point that Facebook itself, at least for now, doesn't want to be making the hardware. Is that the takeaway here?
Yeah, in mobile, Facebook, it looks like, is going to really need strong partnerships. On the web, you know, they mostly have gone it alone. They've created this massive network of 1 billion members, mostly on their own. On mobile, you know, the most important pieces of real estate in mobile are owned by other companies. Apple has the iPhone, Google has Android, and Facebook is sort of shut out from the software and the users on these phones right now. It's going to be important for them to make inroads here.
And the need to have a specific event tied to Android means what? Do people look too much into that, or is it just a reminder maybe that they've spent a lot of time thinking about the Apple and the iPhone, and now it's time to think a little bit more about Android?
It's hard to read the tea leaves on this. I think it's significant. They're signaling that we want, you know, all these journalists and, you know, people to come down to Menlo Park and hang out with us. It's hard to read too much into it, but you got to think that the people at Apple are a little concerned about this event. What signal does this send to, you know, the folks in Cupertino about their plans going forward with working with Apple, and also with Microsoft? Microsoft has been a very important partner for Facebook for many years. They had, you know, an investment in Facebook a long time ago, and this event seems to be focused around Google, which is, you know, Microsoft's, you know, chief rival. So what kind of signals is Facebook's event signaling to Apple and Microsoft, two key partners going forward?